Welcome to the 530 Grid, and today we're doing Box 5, the 10-plus strategic strike, turning weak prospects into great clients. And if it seems like we're going over a lot of information in a short period of time, the reason it seems that way is because we are. So fasten your seat belts. Hopefully we've already nailed, Box 1, identify targets. That's going to be really, really important to successfully pull off Box 5. Hopefully we've done Box 2, develop and deliver message. We've got some systems in place for that. Box 3, better have this thing, locked down, and I mean we're machines on this. Box 4, asking key questions, and hopefully we have this nailed down. And then Box 5. So in Box 5, the 10-plus strategic strike, potentially it's the hardest of all 30 boxes in the 530 grid. It really is, I'm fond of saying, this is not brain surgery. This is not rocket science. This one is brain surgery and rocket science. It's that tricky. So to really grasp, to really do Box 5 well, we need to master the 10-plus touch campaign. We need to have a deep, intimate understanding of personality masteries, which is the DNA for people, the psychology of people. We need to understand Box 13, why prospects are lost. We need to have a deep understanding of Box 12, the magic seed. We need to understand Box 6, groups, grouping people and messages together. We need to understand all 5 areas, plus leadership, plus profitable partnerships, plus the DNA for life, the natural laws, the 500 of these. We need, in addition to all of this, we need powerful technology. We need to leverage everything. And there's probably a lot more that we need. We need the other 29 boxes. It's really a cool box, but it's kind of a brain teaser. And, of course, the psychology of people. So, let's take a look. Based on different university studies, the average number of contacts it takes to make a sale is somewhere between 6 and 10 contacts to make the sale. Those same university researchers researched in the average salesperson makes 1 to 2 contacts. So if it takes 10 contacts to make a sale, and we make 9, we've done 90% of the work, but we get paid nothing. For sure, if we're only making 1 to 2 contacts, well then we're not going to go ahead and convert most of the sales. So the average salesperson, the average business owner is going to convert 1 prospect out of 10. That means 90% of the work we get paid on, or we don't get paid on. Let's say you're 2 out of 10. That's awesome. High five. Congratulations. You're just awesome. On the other hand, you're still not getting paid on 80% of the work you do. And so how do we develop a 10-plus strategic strike where we connect all of the different pieces together? So we need to understand Box 2 and 6, which is the develop and deliver message, group people and messages together. So that needs to be deeply connected into Box 5. We need a little bit of quantum thinking to help us out here, so watch what happens here. So why are prospects lost? We need Box 13. And then we need Box 12, which is feed successes back in to areas 1, 2, and 3. So most individuals don't realize how close they are to losing the sale or how close they are to winning the sale. We're 1 call away from, winning the sale. Oh, if we'd just made 1 call. Or if we'd have just said one thing different, we could have gotten the sale. And that's not just 1 sale. That might be 1 more out of 10, which could double our income. And so this is really, really important because when we do this properly, we double or triple or quadruple our income with no additional leads, no additional work, no additional time, no additional money. This is just pure, simple bottom line profit. It's working smarter, not harder, and having the systems do that. Again, it needs to be connected back into develop and deliver a message. So different groups of people can have different strategic strikes. So if you're partnering with CPAs, they might have one strategic strike, but if you're partnering with financial planners, maybe a different. If you're partnering with realtors, even a different. If you're partnering with chiropractors. So every different group of people, demographic, could have a strategic strike that's different. The strategic strikes need to be connected into the marketing, obviously, but also into pre-sales. But where your real intelligence often comes from is the sales. So you're working very closely with salespeople to suck out their knowledge because they have a lot of unconscious competence. They're out there selling every day. They know what to say, when to say it, how to say it. You have to be connected into this, into your sales very quickly. But where do you get all your successes from? You get those typically from your servicing. So your servicing has to interplay with this like crazy. This is where you're going to get the stories going back to box 13 and then to 12. And then creating client relationships for life also. That's your second sales force, according to Tom Kuhns. So all of this stuff connects together. And then your successes connect back into your servicing. So many Action Vision clients will contract with EVA's executive virtual assistants to build and run their PCS, their prospect conversion system. There's actually a course on box 5. So if you're doing this, building this on your own, if you have EVAs do it, they've been through the courses, they're like experts at this, but if you're doing it on your own, I'd encourage you to, go through that PCS course. There's also a course in box 12, it's called the Magic Seed. That would help you a great deal too. It's literally like Miracle-Gro. I mean, box 12 injected into box 5 is like Miracle-Gro. Like if we understand what this is, it's really exciting. In addition to that, box 2 has a course called Sticky Messages. I went through that course. One of the best courses I've ever been through. It's helping us, how do we get our message to stick? And so great course as well in being able to go through that. So there's lots of things when we look at GTing it and the quantum thinking and connecting all of these different pieces together. It's like typing, the first key, then the second key, then the third key, or like playing piano. You get your first note, second note, and all of a sudden you're putting all this stuff together. Same thing. If you've done good on boxes 1, 2, 3, and 4, you have the foundation. So this isn't as complicated as what it seems, but if you've kind of slacked off on some of those lessons, you're not doing those lessons, well, this is going to be a little bit tougher. And it's simple. Again, it's DNA for people, business, and life. It's integrating all of these different pieces together. So hopefully that was helpful. Talk to your Action Vision coach to get additional input, information, and they will be able to assist you as they guide you and orchestrate all the different pieces in your business working together. Always remember, we can accomplish so much more together than we ever could on our own. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.